That bitch do look like that nigga. Nose and cheek structures and everything.
They got the long nose.
21, 21, 21.
That bitch ass nigga. I told you I don't got I told you, bro. I said it on Slim Podcast, nigga. I'm done with these rap niggas, bro. For real.
What he did on there? Yeah, definitely tell me what he did on there.
Bro, it just because I made the comparison of how people was like, oh, you know how back in the day, the rappers was pretending, you know what I'm saying? Like the real niggas was in the back and the rappers was just like pretending and all that other shit. I was like, bro, they still doing that shit now.
Yeah, 21.
Ain't no motherfucking
with that shit no more.
Ain't no motherfucking rap. Even down the boot, cause he was like, man, well, what you think about Boosie? I'm like, Boosie, like has been pulling the wool over all our eyes all this time, bro. Like, nigga, once you go in and read shit and then think about like what the morals of shit is, like, nigga, you paid a 15-year-old to kill 7 people.
Mm-hmm.
You're not scary. You won't get active. You won't do nothing, bro. The minute we take money away from you, you a bitch. You can't pay nobody no more. You can't do, bro. And then like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, how could you just throw somebody else's life away? You know what I'm saying? So carelessly, but you supposedly fuck with the struggle. Like, contradiction. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit crazy as hell, bro. But anyway, yo, what is going on? What is going on? It
Hey.
is another episode of
Ready to be accountable.
I am one half of your host, Rocky.
I am your second half C-Note, the short guy without short supply.
And we are joined by the world's greatest producer,
Ratchet Hippie.
Hi guys.
Hello. How's everybody week been? How's your spirits? How is your vibe? What's going on?
Shit, my week is decent. Shit, still, you know, like I said, keep moving forward, discipline, trying to get myself more disciplined, more consistency from my end, and more awareness. But besides all that, everything is great. I can't even complain. What about you, Ratchet Hippie?
Oh my gosh. Hi guys.
Hello.
My week has been good. Just chilling. My best friend's birthday is coming up, so
Eternal
I'm
best
planning
friend.
that. Yeah, so we
Okay,
having us a
coordinator.
little right.
Coordinator
So
Gators.
we have us a little birthday party to plan or whatever. Got a couple of weeks to get right
That's
for
what's up.
that. So
Okay.
that's what I'm currently in the midst of.
That's what's up.
What about you, brother?
Man, shit, bro. Goddamn cool. I've been feeling rushed. Like I ain't got enough time. Like I got a lot of shit to do. I ain't got enough time, but I've been trying to manage that a little bit better.
I think you should write down a schedule out, like write down your times of having to do certain stuff.
Yeah.
And then you could schedule yourself into it. I've been meaning to talk
Yeah.
to you about that. And maybe that'll help a little bit. I realize you could organize a structure or schedule for yourself. I think you pretty much can get everything you want to get done.
Hell yeah.
You know, and not feel so rushed.
Right.
You know.
Right. I feel that. I gotta. It's just hectic. It's real hectic. But neither here nor there. Still making it through. Still getting everything completed,
Right.
and we still here to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So
All right, now.
that's the biggest thing.
Hey man,
We
that's the
are
biggest
here.
blessing, brother.
We are here. On God, bro. But nigga, going right on in.
Man, what's up with that bullshit of the week, man?
Bruh.
What's up with it? Who on the list
Bruh.
for this shit today, man?
Man, bullshit of the week goes to 21 Savage.
Shut your mouth and shoot me. What my boy done did, man?
Bruh,
Talk
alright.
to me, man.
All right, man. Shouts out to Slim, man. I did a podcast with Slim the other day. And I
Slim.
went on there and I got there and told him that I've adopted Bobby's ideology. I don't like these rappers, bro. I see what's going on. When I stepped away from it, I ain't know why. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm away for a second, I can see it, and I'm like, bro, this shit is disgusting, bro. These niggas goddamn is bigger actors than ever. They bigger pussies than ever. And we give these niggas the quote unquote respect or you know what I'm saying,
Right.
some level of respect
Street
because of
respect.
what we perceive them
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
be, and these niggas ain't even that. Going under 21 Savage, bro. This nigga went on Aiden Ross
yeah.
stream, bro.
Oh man, this don't sound good. This don't sound
Him and
good, brother.
Aiden Ross started playing 2K. They put up a bet of 100K per game. He ain't know Aiden was like that on 2K, bro. Aiden ran through this nigga 4 straight games. Do the math.
400. That's almost a half a ticket.
Psst. Now, I don't care if you're a millionaire or not.
Half a ticket
When
almost.
you're gambling, it doesn't matter if it's dollars.
But
When you gambling and somebody just got down keep hitting you, bro, you start to get mad
Yeah,
if you don't know how to control your emotion.
yeah. You gonna do some wild shit.
Bro, you could see 21 was goddamn like pissed off. By the end of the goddamn fourth game, this nigga was pissed off. You know, Aiden, he got there, all right, man, good game. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, let's play some cards. You know what I'm saying? So Aiden was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's play cards
You
then.
ain't know I'm with that neither.
So goddamn, they were playing high card.
Okay.
So 21 got down. Well, they started playing high card, whatever. Boom. 21 started popping back.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
started popping back. You know how, like, I don't think Aiden know the waves of gambling.
Yeah.
It's almost like life. It goes up and down.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
So when 21 switched the energy from 2K to cards, I felt like it was gonna get back in his favor. You know
'Cause
what I'm
I
saying?
know what game we
'Cause
finna play.
gambling.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So boom. Anyway, play the cards. 21, he got down, get the whole 400 back. Plus like 250.
So he got a whole goddamn.
So this nigga done ran
650.
through goddamn.
That's-
He done ran through 8. I'm talking about 8 and is pissed off. He like, fuck, man, fuck. Like, he pissed the fuck off. Done ran through him. So then, I guess Aiden got like a basketball court in wherever he was streaming. So you could just hear like the fellas in the back playing basketball, whatever.
Now,
boom,
now
boom,
we
boom.
gotta swap it up again.
So goddamn.
That's what they did.
Nah, Aiden, homeboy, I don't know if he's the cameraman or what, bro. He came over and he was like, bro, I think those cards are marked. He was like, nah, bro, 21 wouldn't do that, bro. Stop, man. I'm talking, all of this is in 4K, bro. This is in 4K. He like, nah, bro, 21 wouldn't do that shit, bro. What you mean? So then the producer come over and he like, look, all the goddamn face cards got this little mark on the side right at the corner.
Then they must have watched him do it.
Bruh, so Aiden looking, he like, nah, bruh, nah. He was like, this one ain't got it, though. He was like, this is not a face card, Aiden. He had like a 9.
Yeah.
He was like, this ain't a face card. He was like, nah. He was going through them. He was
Realizing.
like, nah, bruh, nah, 21, nah, bruh. He was like, what? He was like, man, these cards are marked, bro. He was like, hell nah, they ain't marked. So, bruh, all right, I'm gonna just get through it.
Yeah.
So goddamn, he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, hell nah, they ain't marked. He started looking at him. He was like, hell nah, you tripping. Cause goddamn, he pulled, I think Aiden had another card in his hand, but I don't think he was looking at the right side. I think he had it turned the other way. So when he put it side by side, one had a mark and one didn't. So 21 was like, nah, you tripping. He was like, yeah, you right, bro. And then so goddamn, they was 21 was sitting there. He was like, let's play 2K. Now hold on, bro. You know you can't whoop this nigga in 2K. That was the first like signal. Why would you now want to go back?
Cause
to
you knew you done
playing
got
2K?
him and they done
'Cause
caught
knew
you. They done
fucked
caught you
them
up.
over.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. So goddamn, I'm sitting there. I'm like, damn, why you wanna whatever? So Aiden was like, all right, cool. Bet. Let's get back on 2K. So while it's loading up, Aiden just sitting there like, man, them cards just don't seem right, man. So while he's saying that, 21 got down trying to like put the cards up. He trying to put them
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
So Aiden was like, hey, let me see my cards. Let me see my cards, man. So goddamn, 21 gave it back to him. He looking through him. He like, bro, these marked, bro. These are marked. Look, look. So he put out all the face cards. All of them had the little mark. So 21 was like, man, who brought them cards? And it was like, Vito, one of his homeboys or some shit.
Yeah.
Vito bought them cards. So then goddamn, he was like, man, this shit fucked up, man. So then goddamn, they go into this awkward silence for like 3 whole minutes. And if you counting like 3 whole minutes, that's a long time. Just 360 seconds in a row.
There.
Bruh. So goddamn 21, he got down, he stands up. He stands up and walks and kind of like walks off. He walks off camera, so he walks a couple of feet over. So I guess he was over there pacing. So goddamn, Aiden was like, that's all right, bro. I know you wouldn't do anything like that. I know you wouldn't do anything like that. So goddamn, 21 was like, he's off camera, but he talking to Aiden. He was like, nah, bro, because it's my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever brought them cards came with me, so it's my face. Like, I'm gonna have to get you back right. You feel me? Send me your wiring information. You feel me? And it's gonna be taken care of. Whoop whoop. So goddamn, 21 was like, how much I owe you? Aiden was like 50 at first, right?
Yeah.
He was like 50. He was like, no, I'm talking about how much I owe you. Because 21 even knew he owed him more than 50.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he kept saying 50. He was like 50, right? And then so goddamn, one of his partners was like, nah, it's like 250. He was like, man, I ain't gonna make you pay 250 though, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was like, no, man, no, that's my face. That's my face. I'm gonna go ahead and goddamn wired it over to you, whatever. Boom. He left.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, tell me why a couple of hours later, this nigga 21 post on his Instagram that rappers should not fuck with Aiden. Now, the whole breakdown and why this is even fouler and why I love Discord is because they really got these niggas that just sit in their basement, eat Cheetos, and really just hone in and look for details. First detail, when 21 brought the pack of cards out, it was brand new. He unwrapped them, he took it out, turned his back to Aiden and passed it to his homeboy. His homeboy had the mark cards. So while he got down, passed it to his homeboy, 21 put in the plastic in the trash can. He come and sit back down at the table with Aiden and all that. And then his homeboy give him the card. So he like, let me see the cards. That was he swapped them out with him.
Yeah.
All right. So then another thing was, while they had all the cards out, you know, Aiden is on stream. So not only is he gambling, he trying to pay attention to his stream and be engaging. So he gets up one time to read the chat. His homeboy, who was sitting like directly right here, he points at a card real quick to show him which one it is. 21, pick it up. And got down, ate and sit back down and then start engaging.
Damn,
that's number
bro.
2.
Bro, ain't no. I told you they was gonna catch everything in that camera,
number
bro.
2.
They was gonna catch
number
everything.
Number 3 for me, bro.
They gonna catch everything on camera.
The fact that you got down, sat there, and act like you did not know when you are caught in 4K twice, swapping the cards one, then letting your homeboy show you which card to pick. 2, y'all are gambling. What?
This is scamming at its finest.
So then the third strike is, nigga, you acting like you don't know what's going on. When Aiden homeboy peep the move, let him know. Aiden then starts letting it be known in front of 100K. That chat was at 100K. He started letting it be known in front of 100,000 people that, bro, the cards we were playing with are marked. And so goddamn chat star goddamn coming in. Bro, he goddamn cheating you. Cause one time before they started switching over to 21, he was like, nah, man, 21 straight up, man. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't try to get over on me. He said it real quick, but he was reading the chat.
Yeah.
So then, like, nigga, after that, after you done sat on chat, after you done promised him, after you done told this man, no, this is my face. Whoever brought these cards came with me, this is my face. You still ain't send it. And then you telling niggas not to fuck with Aiden like Aiden has some type of agenda against you?
When you had the agenda
when
against
you the one that went there underestimated him in 2K, got mad, and then start exercising your true nature, nigga.
Yeah.
Which is very shisty, which is very, I'm going to get over on
Savagery.
him. Oh, he look like a pussy. I ain't finna goddamn, you know what I'm saying, trying to exercise your bully. And this is what I'm talking about. These niggas are point blank pussies, bro. This nigga, bro, if you was so straight up, bro, if you was so gangster, if you was so that, when Aiden asked you, why did you act like you didn't know what was going on? When you caught in 4K, your homeboy showing you the shit. Let's just say that you did just pass him the cards and he passed you the right cards back, which is debunked already. Because, nigga, he put the cards up to the camera like, they're marked right here, chat. They're marked right here, chat. Like, so, nigga, that's debunked already. But if you want to go with the story, you ain't swap it out. Why did you pick up the same card that your homeboy pointed to in a gambling session between you and Aiden? Why did you do that? And then still act like you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Bro, I need to know why did they think they was gonna get away with that without forgetting that they're on camera,
Bruh.
the entire time.
Bruh, these niggas pick that shit apart. And that shit, bruh, this is another stand. I don't like these rappers, bruh. These niggas is pussy. They set the youth up, nigga. NBA, all these niggas, bruh, they set the youth up. They got these niggas out here crashing out, spinning 50 rounds,
And they
walking
ain't doing
around
none
and
of
all
that.
of that. And these niggas ain't doing none of that. And they wasn't even doing that in the street.
Facts.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, the rappers ain't changed. They still pretending. The real niggas, you know what happened to the real niggas? R.I.P. King Von.
Facts.
That was the realest. That's the example of if you really bring what the fuck you're talking about to this mic, nigga.
Facts.
That's the whole example right there, bro. Because if he wasn't dead, the nigga would be like locked up for 7, 8 murders right now, bro. Y'all niggas are not that, bro. Y'all are not that. Literally, bro. Y'all are not that. The ones who are like that, BG. Just now getting out.
Yeah.
This nigga was popping when we was goddamn
Little kids.
middle school shit. Bro. That's what happened to niggas who really like that.
They gonna go
They,
to jail.
bro,
They go to prison.
nigga,
Dead.
they go.
Yeah.
They dead or in jail, bro. Y'all nigga Dirk, all y'all niggas, bro. Like, bro, Dirk a pussy because this nigga got down told on Vaughn, bro. This nigga told on Vaughn,
didn't
bro.
even know that.
I don't get that. It's the same reason why Birdman don't fuck with his brother. Because he told on the dead,
Yeah.
it's the same reason why, goddamn, I ain't fucking with Dirk, bro. Ain't no way that the feds got evidence that you and him are in the car when this is killed, when y'all shooting. He died, and then you don't get nothing. Not even association charge. Because, you know, even if you the driver and not shooting, your ass get time. If you were in the car, you get time.
Hey, I was finna say.
So how
with
did that go away?
I think that will go on a lot out there from the boy from that they because you know what's his name, Butter.
Yeah.
He admitted, but we like, what if I get out of jail free? I sent your niggas that's dead.
Bruh, and that's what I'm
crazy
talking
to
about.
me.
I'm talking about, bruh, that's that pussy shit, bro. That's that pussy shit. 21, he just showed his goddamn whole hand in 4K. You don't get no respect, bro. Nigga, so what that you lost, nigga? It's part of gambling, nigga. It's part of gambling, fool. You didn't know because I guarantee you, dog. I guarantee you, if you was in one of them underground mafia gambling houses and you tried that
You're
shit,
dead.
your ass wouldn't have left there. You wouldn't have left there. If you was back in your hometown, London, where they got there really got that shit going on, bro, you wouldn't have left there, fool.
Oh God.
The same shit you tried to pull on Aiden, if you did that shit in the A and the trap, nigga, you would not leave that spot, fool.
Facts.
And the fact that you tried it on Aiden, then tucked your tail, because if Aiden caught you, you should have said, you know what, bro, I was mad about the 2K shit.
So I
tried to
get you
swindle.
back.
That wasn't in right of me, dog. Let me go ahead and just make, bro, that could have been the most stand-up shit you should have did, bro. That would have been gangster.
Yeah.
Not doing it at all, it really would have been gangster. But, nigga, when you caught and you lie, like, bro, he big dogged you on camera. Bro, these niggas is goddamn fucking delusional. These niggas is fucking weird. They ain't none of these niggas about what they be talking about, nigga. Bro, I don't respect none of these niggas, dog. I'm glad I don't respect none of these niggas, bro. These niggas are not like that, dog.
Facts.
These niggas are not like
But
that.
I been knew that.
And that's what it is, bro. 21,
You
bro,
can't be
you
like
bullshitting
that
for
and still and be successful at it.
You bullshitting, bro.
You can't be like that and be successful.
And
in
then
this
you
industry.
out there with that talking about, call me Dada. Call me Dada.
Yeah.
Like you really just winning. Like you really just got down winning. Call me Dada. Like, nigga, shut your game, bro. Get the fuck on, man. I don't fuck with none of y'all niggas, bro. I don't fuck with none of y'all. All y'all niggas pussy. All y'all niggas pussy
Oh,
to
God.
me. And that's why you got this bullshit, bro. That's why you want some. I swear to God.
Man, you know what, bro? Speaking of this on some bullshit, what's up with that Gayle King shit, man? What's
Bruh.
up with that, man?
All right, well, we going into today's topic because I really want to know.
It's a question
I
right here.
said, yeah, because
It's
I
a real big
I
question.
wanted to know from the panel, bro, because I caught a lot of this interview with Gayle King, and she was speaking at a point in this interview about her having a relationship.
Was this the Pivot podcast?
The Pivot podcast,
Okay,
right.
Okay.
And she was speaking about having a relationship with this guy
With the gentleman that make about 6 figures, right?
right now.
Yeah. Now,
Yeah,
okay.
right now.
All right.
At the time when they met, it was 2 months in.
Yeah.
2 months in.
Okay. I remember this one.
And
Yeah,
this
I remember
nigga asked her for $4,000.
that. How much? Say that again.
$4,000.
Okay.
He asked her for $4,000 to cover child support.
Who child support?
His own.
I know.
Do
you
they got a
fucking
kid
lying.
together?
No.
Okay.
No, he just
I know
they
you're
are
lying.
no.
No.
Not.
No.
$4,000 to
Just wanna
cover
make
his
sure that
child
was out there,
support.
You understood?
Now, the rest of the story is she gave it to him.
Yeah.
She gave it to him, and he paid her back in the time that he promised that he would pay her back. That happened.
Yeah. Okay.
But after he paid her back, she made it clear that she could not see a relationship going forward with him. And she is getting a lot of backlash for that. What are your thoughts?
All right. So when I heard it, you know how I feel about it. I was like, damn. Before I heard the part of why he needed it, but if you know, and any man asking for the money, because I know I'm don't ask for the money from a bitch. You just gonna give it to me, whatever I feel you need, you gonna give me. But I didn't like that. I was like, yeah, you're a piss poor person, especially after dealing with this woman for 2 months. You ain't even got your hand in good to be sitting here with your mouth hand out begging, because that's what that is, po mouthing.
Yes.
You begging.
Yes.
And not only that, you asking her to borrow money to take care of your child you created. You just met this woman, and she already done had to put in for your child already. So I see why my mind would have warped. My mind warped when motherfucker. I hear a bitch talk about her problems all the time. So I understand what her mind with. Like time I hear like you ask a bitch how she doing, and every time you talk to her, she got a problem. It's like, yeah, I'm not even. I can't even go no further with you.
All
With
right,
this
now argument on people's side is that, as you stated, the nigga is now a successful at whatever business practice that he is practicing, and
Does she want him back?
Huh?
Does she want him back?
No.
Or
No.
anything?
She was just
okay.
speaking on it, and,
Oh, okay.
and the outside, you know, the audience, the
Okay.
people, they were like, this is why a lot of black women don't have good men now, because you stated that he told you the truth about what it was. He paid you back in the time that he said he would pay you back. And now, not only that, fast forward to today, he is a successful businessman. And you cut that off due to you feeling some kind of way in the moment. That's the backlash she is getting.
But it's not the moment. Gail is
Yeah.
not the in the moment type of woman.
You know,
I understand that.
She really thought about it all the way through, like, cause she went. I'm gonna tell you what got her. It wasn't even the 4,000. It was the child support. It was the
could've
child
been.
that what got. Cause Gail don't have any children. You feel me? Like, and thinking about it, long term, like I gotta deal with, and you still on child support. So however ever old your child is, goddamn.
Another backlash is that why didn't she break it off as soon as she loaned the money? Why did she wait until the money was paid back for her to break it off? That's another pushback. I'm just trying to give you full context.
I'm pretty sure because she's speaking when motherfuckers be telling a story, they're not giving you the details all the way through. When they just giving you the
but
surface.
I'm just
But I'm
saying.
pretty sure he in her already party. She like the type of woman I go ahead and let you know what's up. Just pay me my money back, and we ain't got to keep going further with it. I'm pretty sure. Guess what Gail did? I'm pretty sure of that.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that I have the story right. So Gayle King got with a gentleman.
Yep.
At this time, this gentleman was not making the money that he's making now.
Right.
But they were dating. They were in the beginning stages of dating at that.
Very beginning.
At the very beginning dating stages of dating, this man asked her to borrow money. $4,000 was the total amount. The amount was he told her like, hey, I need this money for my child support. I apparently he's behind in child support. I need this money to help with child support. Can you help me out? She loans him the money, and then after he pays her back, she then decides, you know what? That's when at that point she decides that she would rather not continue this any further.
Correct.
At this point. And now he is a six-figure man. Okay, so let me ask you a question because I did not see the interview. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick your brain really quickly.
Yes.
So in when Gail was talking about this relationship, like, does she like want this man back, or was she simply saying, well, and now he's doing really well for himself, or was she just pointing out the fact?
It wasn't a want him back type thing.
Okay.
They was basically just trying to get background on her. Tell me a little bit about your life, and then it was brought up like, hey, I'm not this perfect being right now.
Okay, so now that I have more of a grasp on the interview itself, that's what right
she
there.
showed her
I think that I don't think it has anything to do with especially because it wasn't like when he got back, she was just like, oh, okay, let's get back on. I think at where he was at that time in his life and where she was at that time in her life, it just didn't mesh well. And it's very much okay to be like, I understand that you are in a building phase, a planning stage, whatever you're in, and I wholeheartedly believe in you. I believe that you could do it or whatever, but I'm not in that phase of my life where I would like to be a partner to that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm not in it
way
to like help
beyond
you,
that.
and that's okay for her too, and that has to be okay. That's just where she was in her life. I don't think that she should be getting like any pushback or flack for this, because if where she was in her life was where she was like, well, I have no ill will towards you. I liked you enough to loan you the $4,000 after not knowing you for but 2 months. You know what I'm saying? And then I gave you the opportunity to give it back. And then we went ways. I knew you could always do it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm proud of you.
But I think that she made the correct decision for her at that time. I actually don't think enough people do that for themselves.
I always say, I said it on the last inspiration. If the truth in a friendship or a relationship, that was supposed to end. That's like me. I like to come out and tell you who I am. Show you, like I'm gonna tell you who I am.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that.
And that way, what I did was created choice.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting, I'm just playing devil's advocate because I totally agree with boundaries. I totally agree with everything the sentiment is. Now, playing back on devil's advocate, if we are looking at today's society,
Right.
and we are looking at women complaining about there are not enough men out here, black men, especially in our culture, and this man was not a criminal. He wasn't he wasn't a degenerate. He was working. Yes, he had a child. He was very honest, obviously, because she didn't trash. It wasn't a trash session. And I'm looking at the comments, and they are like, due to you not recognizing that this was a good man you could have worked with, you now are talking about you're now looking for, because that's how it came up. Is she open to relationships now? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but who is to say that if they worked that out that he would have been the man that he became?
Nah, I ain't saying.
Well, I'm giving pushback to those comments. Correct. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes that kind of, like, when a man is in that building phase, sometimes he will use a woman. Not all men, but sometimes they'll use that as like a cushion, or they'll use that as like a scapegoat or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And again, why is it her responsibility after only 2 months?
Facts.
Her responsibility to be like, oh, you should have stuck by that man. You should have built
I
him
wasn't
up.
even head over heels
and
for
the
him yet.
pushback is that, why did you give him the 4,000 if you didn't want to even goddamn work on it anyway?
Because I was financially stable
Stable to do
enough
that.
to do so,
And
and
I
I'm
can
not a
help somebody
heartless
out still?
person.
I understand that. Again, this is another one. The thing is going. The pushback is saying she was stigmatized at the time
And she might have been.
of giving the 4,000.
And she might have been. We all
And
know that
between the
first
time
couple of
of-
months is that honeymoon phase.
Of course. And between the time of whatever they agreed to him paying it back, he must have had to put in work to make sure he had that money so he wasn't like pleasing that part of her so much. And so that kind of wore off and reality set
Okay,
in.
no, I'm gonna go ahead. My pushback
And
to
judgment
that. My
set
pushback
in.
to that is that's outrageous. Cause you can ask, it don't matter how much dignitized you doing. Cause once you ask a bitch for some money out of the blue like that,
Shit.
So
she finna think
real
about
quick.
it. No, she might not express herself that she kind of not got losing a little respect for your ass for that shit. And you,
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean
yeah. But
that's a thing, but I think that I think the argument is not that she was losing respect for him. It was why, like, you made the decision to give him the $4,000 not because you just wanted to do so. It was because you was dickmatized. He was giving your ass good dick.
I mean, and that could have been
well,
so.
not even that. I mean, they might have been dating for 2 months, but
That's it. That's the only thing that could equal to me.
the
To me,
dickmatized,
and
huh?
I'm just
I get it, but I feel like
for a
they
woman
already
to give
knew each
up
other
that
in
much
passing.
bread
In
that
passing.
quick.
I'm sorry, but that much bread, that is very, I
lot.
want to say, no. I want to say it's relative, that much bread. $4,000 to Gayle
Gayle
King could be
King,
like
yeah,
I got you.
$40.
Cause
I
guess what?
understand- I
I did
understand what
see
you're
a
saying.
part where Oprah was like, I would have felt better if he said 40,000.
I feel you. I understand what you're saying. Again, we are.
But like,
talking
yeah, I'll leave it
about
on the dresser.
we are talking about the public.
But what I'm getting at is, okay, that amount of money, and like I said, they might have seen
Amount
each
of
other
money, my ass. She got that on her pocketbook right now.
Of course,
She got
of
about a good
course.
30 ball in that bag.
Of
dog.
course.
So 4 bands is nothing but what I'm getting at is no matter the amount of the money, if I got it, that's like I can't even put that on there. But if I still see that I see potential in you as a friend, like that. Okay, well I know
I can
you,
see that.
I can see you a hardworking man, but the way how this situation came about didn't sit well in my spirit.
I understand that, so let me know that as you giving me the money. Don't let me.
But what if
don't
I
let me
didn't
go
know
up
that when I gave you the money? What if
Then
I wasn't
that's a-
aware at that point?
I think she
What if
was.
I was still stigmatized? Or what if I was just
I
a good
believe she
person?
was.
Then that-
I believe she
You know what I'm
was.
saying?
Again,
And then
this is
once
just
the
pushback off
haze
the-
of penis,
I think
arises,
I think the way
the precipitation of penis-
Most people heard her words was like, I listen to how you word your shit.
Yeah,
so
she wasn't being negative.
no.
Again,
That's what
she
I was
wasn't
saying. That's why I was
being
like,
down
when
on
she
the
said
nigga.
it, I seen it when she's like, he asked for the 4,000. I seen it then. She still felt disgusted about it.
Yeah, because
And I
now
knew
she
she felt
not
disgusted.
now she's not dickmatized. I mean, this is years. We talking about years after.
yeah,
So
yeah,
when
yeah.
she looking at 2020, of course, you discuss it in yourself at that time. Like, how did you let yourself? You know what I'm saying? So I can get why she looking like that at this time. But all I'm saying is the pushback narrative is that you did not give that 40 out of the kindness of your heart or that you seen good potential in this person. You gave that 40 in 2 months because he was slanging good dick. He was slanging good
But
dick.
even if so on that, I mean, what's the problem after I'll be like, once you pay it back, I ain't fucking with you. What's the problem?
Because then that seems like it was like you only stayed fucking with that man just to get the payback. So then it goes from you not being dickmatized to now just staying around for money.
My money.
I know.
that you
I
gotta pay me
understand,
back.
but you do not have to. You don't have to string somebody's feelings along for your money.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Fuck you talking about?
That's how people get up killed.
Hey, till you get my phone, you can die by them 4,000. You
Hey,
don't pay me.
I'm just saying, that's how people end up
can get
killed.
killed for not. If I stop
People
fucking
end
with
up
you, you
killed
don't pay
for
my
less.
money. Now I gotta come at you a different way. I ain't got time for
But this is Gayle King. She's not finna kill you. She's Oprah best
That we
friend.
know about.
She will.
That we-
take you
Goodbye.
to that- she will
Gayle
take
King
you
ain't
back.
knocking nobody off.
Right.
Man, shut up.
knocking niggas off.
But Gayle King ain't knocking
That's
niggas
Oprah.
off.
And then you're not even high profile enough for me to even do nothing.
That's
You
why
was a dick.
That's why I go to my best friend and tell her to knock these motherfuckers off.
I am
Bro,
weak.
that's not
They
bro,
together.
you
What's that room? Remember
I will throw a light
I think
$2
Gail
million
King
at
fine as hell. I
lawyers,
ain't
and
gonna
your ass will be in court for
Gail,
the
I
next
ain't gonna
10
ask
years.
to borrow 4 bands.
Dried
I'm gonna
out.
ask to borrow 40.
But that's why, like, you wouldn't do that.
No, you know I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't, like,
Yeah,
not you. I'm talking
yeah.
about Gail.
Yeah.
Gail went, like, I'm still pressing the issue, like, bro. I kind of understand. I kind of see what they saying.
I
Why would you drag somebody along for?
Because I feel like she didn't. I
money.
see it. I see it in my head. She didn't. It's
So why
just-
not tell him before he gave you the bread back? Because if I'm him,
If she
and I'm
make it
coming
seem
back,
like afterwards-
no, if I'm him and I'm coming back giving you the bread, you Gail King,
put a video
and
up
I'm
again,
able
please.
to goddamn, and I'm
What video
able
we
to
looking for?
the
the Gail King joint.
is-
But
is
if
a
I'm
clip.
Gail King and I'm able to come back
'Cause I
and
want to
give
hear her
you
words.
the bread,
'Cause I think we need to hear.
I'm
her
happy
words.
when I'm coming back.
I think we need to hear her words.
I'm like, oh, I'm
'Cause the
coming
way
back to
I
give my
heard it,
baby
bro,
my shit.
It sounded like she told him like it was already discussed down the line, and he
It
just
was
paid her
not-
back.
no.
But let's hear it so I make sure we heard it right, bro.
Exactly,
Let's
but
hear,
still,
hear right, bro.
after
'Cause
I'm goddamn
the way I
delivered,
heard it,
and I'm Gail King, and I'm goddamn like, oh, I'm coming to give my high profile girlfriend back her bread that she probably didn't think that I would do. I'm happy as fuck. I probably got more expecting to goddamn go out or something, and then as soon as I give it back, you like, no, thank you, but nah. Man, look, I pull a pistol.
Cheers.
Just stop.
Yeah,
You that in your feelings about it?
You goddamn right.
Oh
It's only
my
been
God.
2 months.
Exactly.
It's only been 2 months,
The worst
nigga.
time. The worst time to goddamn pull some shit like this on me.
2
When
months
I'm
you
thinking of
you had over here for
crazy.
the
I'm
bitch.
thinking of you the highest at this point. This is the honeymoon phase. If you gonna goddamn pull the
I ain't
rug right
tryna hear
there,
that.
I'm gonna blow your shit loose.
If niggas tweaking in 2 months, bro, so your mom tell your mama take her titty out your mouth, nigga.
No.
Lame ass.
You need to go talk to all them niggas in jail.
Weird. That is weird behavior.
They locked up. They
That's
locked
weird
up.
behavior, fam.
The jail full of them.
You right, it is, but that's still weird. But I don't think a man like that. I think he already knew once he asked her for that shit, it was over with. I feel like he knew that too.
Nah.
Or he just
We can't assume that either.
yeah, but
Because
I'm
that
going
shit's
to.
not out there.
I'm going to.
Okay,
He
hold
feel-
on, guys.
he
I'm gonna
can
see if
feel
I
me
can
to
get that
shift it.
clip out. 1 second, y'all.
No, you know, Roger, me and bro going back and forth, having a debacle here, a debate.
Not debacle.
Yeah, he tripping. He tripping over here.
Cheers to nature
I gotta hear how she said, because the way I heard
and
it,
that vitamin C goodness.
yeah, she said like, if you read
Say yes to
they
simple.
already had a discussion down the line before she even got that money. He just knew to pay her back.
Gail is speaking to honey. Gail says, honey, that she once dated this guy. She loved him. He was a great guy and all that. She said, but he just changed her whole mind. She said, because they were on a date, honey, and he asked her, he said, Gail, I got to ask you one thing. Can I please borrow $4,000, honey, to pay my child support, honey? He asked her to pay his child support. He said he was going to pay her back. She said he did pay her back the next week, honey, but she said...
She gave it to him.
Yeah, she gave it to him. She said, but it changed everything. She said it changed her life. She said she could not believe. She said, honey, I went on a date and I was really excited. She said, but we're going to... She said,
was it a first date?
She said, they went out a couple of times. She said, we're going out maybe 2 months. And she said, then he said that he really needed to talk to me. She said he wanted to have a private conversation.
You can't do that.
She said, do you think that you could lend me $4,000? And she was like, God, oh my God. She said, but Oprah once said, honey, God, honey, I would have felt better if you had asked me for $40,000, not $4,000, honey. But nevertheless, she said she was crushed.
You don't
honey.
sit up there and ask to borrow that kind of money from a woman, and y'all only been going out 2 months or whatever. Just go and do your time, go to jail, say, hey, look, they about to lock me up for a minute. I don't have it. I got to pay this right here, but we'll jump back on track as soon as I get out. I love you. I appreciate this. Appreciate us being together, and let me get this business taken care of.
She said he was a 6-figure guy. He made 6 figures, but
you gotta ask for $4,000 right after you smash, and she's.
I gave my husband the keys to my house a month after.
You gotta ask why she,
I'm about to go get my jacket.
This is like our show question. Freddie T came up with this when he came up with the name, and so it's the biggest pivot question. Yes, and so it's like a moment or moments in your life. They could be negative, positive. It could be an action. It could be a feeling. It could be something that took place that if that thing doesn't happen, or because that thing happened, the Gayle King we know is sitting here.
For sure would be the R. Kelly interview. That changed my career.
Really?
I mean, it came at a time when I was in the middle of contract negotiations. I had a series of really great interviews that just timed out that way. But the R. Kelly interview, I think, changed the game of how people perceived me. People were surprised that I was so calm during that, and I never felt, oh my God, I never thought that was, as a matter of fact, when it was over, they said, well, we want to get this out right away. I go, no, we can't put this out. I want this for our show in the morning.
Yeah.
They go, Gail, you don't even know what happened. We are getting this on evening news tonight. I go, no, you can't put it on evening news. This is ours. So when I saw it, I was like, whoa. Because when it's happening to you, it doesn't feel like that. But anyway, that was a big game changer for me.
That was one of the ones.
With Fargo, the new virtual assistant from Wells Fargo. When Dad brings up the importance of
building credit,
you're ready.
Dad, Fargo? What's my FICO score?
Wow, it's a work of art.
Do you Fargo? You can with Wells Fargo. What else can Fargo do? Instantly tell you what you spend on things like food.
Fargo, what did I spend on groceries this month?
Hey Dad, can the guy stay for dinner?
No.
Want faster, easier banking? You can with Wells Fargo.
I want people to hear my voice. And just forget their troubles for 5 minutes.
Do you know what girl power means to me? Sarah Vaughan, Lauryn Hill. You need to know this. I ain't no Spice Girl.
She was with Wesley.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry,
Nobody has got their.
Man, you kicked the wrong video, and my blanket wasn't in the car.
The dispute in whether she was right, because I'm on her side, because I preach
well,
boundaries.
even on the digmatized part, because that 2 months,
that's true.
I feel like they only went on about like 2-3 dates. So what are we stringing along here?
The dick.
Oh my God.
The fuck, like nigga, I done did it. The fuck, I done got 12 bands out of bitch before.
Oh my God.
Laying dick. What? Like this is not normal. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can understand what they're coming from. The bitch was digmatized when she said yeah. And goddamn, the nigga he wasn't in a position, if he was in the position to handle that much bread, again, this is all assumptions. We do not know. This is just all assumptions. But if you was in a position to handle $4,000, you wouldn't be asking her for $4,000. So that means after she gives you the $4,000, you have to then put in more time to get that money back to her. So that takes away from the dick. That then clears your mind up. But you a Gayle King in a shallow business which judges off of appearance, I can't be with a nigga who got down. That is the bro. I'm not mad at her.
Yeah. Because that's the first thing I saw. I can't deal with a motherfucker that can't even get his shit together.
But
did he pay her within the next week, right?
He paid her whatever the agreement time was. She didn't say how long it was, but she said that he did pay her back in the agreed time. So whatever that may be, that could have been a week, 2 weeks, month, whatever it was.
If he did it within a week, but they ain't a lot of time
got down,
away from a bitch.
He did it. And he wasn't, again, if I'm that nigga, if I'm in his shoes, which I wouldn't be. But if I am in his shoes and I am dating Gayle King, I
Gayle,
somehow
come holler at me,
then
baby.
asked her for 4 racks.
Gayle, come holler at the short
when
guy.
I'm coming back to give her the 4 racks, first of all, I probably coming back to give her like 5 because I'm like, girl, just thank you. I'm so ecstatic to give you this bread back.
And
then for you to take it and then be like, I don't see us in a relationship going forward. You know, I'm like, huh?
Well, you also don't know that's the way she had that conversation.
But for going off of this, off of how people.
I see what he's driving.
It's a lot of motherfucking variable assumptions that's coming in her way that I don't feel is warranted, and I don't feel like it's fair to Gayle at all. But I do. I mean, if these were to play out in real life, I could see where the arguments lie.
I don't even think he really was mad about it. I honestly believe it.
I want to. I
want to hear his response.
Right.
Yeah, I really want to hear. Now
I really want to hear from him to see how he feels.
But Gayle, come holler at the short guy. Baby.
I'm dead.
I'm
Shut
good
up.
For you, baby.
I am dead.
I get more than.
And that's the other thing. Is she a sugar mama?
I get more than 5.
Wait, well, how old is he? How old is the man?
We don't know.
We don't
Oh,
know.
okay. Don't be doing that out there.
You ain't gotta. I don't have to be
Gail, I've
younger
been
than
in love
you
with
for you to be my sugar
I've been in
mama.
love with
That's
you
the thing too.
since
like,
I heard that you ain't. They thought you ain't. Oprah was a thing. You feel me? You feel me? That's when I've been in love with you. Come holler at the short guy.
I wouldn't mind. You know,
Gail, come holler at the short guy. I ain't
Gail
gonna get no 4 bands out you, baby.
Give out 40 racks.
You gonna give me about 150 bands, baby.
Change the goddamn climate.
My God.
And look, but guess what? When you give me that, the way I'm gonna make you give it to me is the way you ain't gonna realize you gave it to me, baby.
My God.
I can see it in her. I can see it in her, bro.
Hold on. Let's bring that image back. Hold on.
See Gail, like, I don't know.
That be the real nasty ones, the ones that can't gotta be.
I did that, and that's what I'm trying to see. Like, is it from that angle?
I know she a gobbler, man. I know she a gobbler. I know. She'll let me do some shit to her. You hear me, baby girl? Hey, look, I know she pay niggas to come fuck on her. I know she do.
Now that I believe.
Yeah, that I definitely 100% believe that. I 100% believe that.
But guess what? That's what I think this little situation was, and it just happened to. She wanted to try. You see, hey, Oprah got her statement.
Yeah, you feel me?
He ain't never said nothing.
Not a
He back there in
motherfucking
the
word.
back.
Who the fuck would say something?
So I can see maybe trying to. Come on, man. You are like the 5 people you hang around. I can see you trying to goddamn implement something like that where you got something at home when you get to the
trying
crib.
to implement the Stedman.
But hey, but you know what?
How long has Oprah and Stedman been together?
We don't even know how much
I gotta Google that. Hold on, I gotta Google
They've
that.
been together. They might well be married.
Somebody tell me how much. What is Stedman's net worth?
That nigga, he out there.
What is Stedman's last name?
Hold on. Right. Hold on.
Like I need man. Boy, Gail, you
this is top class.
Gail, I stay.
Okay, so
in my
Oprah Winfrey and Stedman Graham have been together for over 35 years.
Damn.
The couple first met at a charity event in 1986.
I know that got there,
the
right.
same year the Oprah Winfrey Show premiered. So he got with Oprah before Oprah was Oprah. And then he played his part.
That's right.
The same way that Rocky does for Rihanna.
Yeah.
But look, I bet
after
don't
striking
really
up
need her
a
money.
friendship, the pair eventually started dating later that year. All right, so now we want to look at how much. Now Stedman got a daughter. What? Stedman has a daughter. He's 72 years old.
That's why Gail was okay with it.
Yeah. Okay. How old is Stedman's daughter?
All right, man.
Okay. Wendy Graham. I'm mad we Googling this woman. It doesn't tell me how old she is. But I want to know. I want to know what Stedman's net worth is. Hold on.
She probably grown.
Oh, she's definitely grown. She's grown. Stedman Graham.
Trying to work
net worth.
Ooh, I'm weak.
I be a Stedman, baby. I got
Okay,
two
so
on,
Stedman Graham is an American author, a public speaker, an educator, and a businessman who has a net worth of $10 million.
He never needed that motherfucker.
Graham is best known for being Oprah Winfrey's longtime partner.
Thank you. That's why he's worth 10 M's. That because nigga, you know who you're attached to, and you leverage that.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna work with anybody who
just
works
because he was out here.
Who
he
be
was
pillow
just
talking with Oprah.
No, there's opportunity for everything,
and
this is mine. I'm attached to this icon. Let me leverage this.
Gail,
that's what he did.
He's 6'7".
Shout out to him.
Nigga taller.
Yeah, he is taller than Oprah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like a significant difference. That's why I mean it doesn't shock me that he's 6'7". That's why I meant.
Okay.
He also was a member of the University of Texas basketball team.
That's nigga him.
Yes.
That nigga him.
After earning a bachelor's degree in social work in 1974. Come on. Okay, so he has credentials. Stedman has credentials.
He him. I knew he was him.
Right?
A nigga that don't say nothing been him the whole entire time, man.
Hey.
He been him. But hey, back to Gail though. Gail, come holler at the short guy. You did what you had to do, boo boo. You did what you had to do. Now just come on, call me, and we can do what we gotta do.
I'm weak.
But we get in.
Hey.
We finna move right on along to the Reddit and Weep.
Reddit and Weep.
Bow,
No.
bow.
All right, so today's Reddit story asks the question, am I the asshole for writing my parents a check for everything they say that I owe them and then telling them to shut the fuck up and get the fuck out?
Hold on, stop. Reread that again. I kind of got lost. It just got real gangster real quick.
Am I the asshole for writing my parents a check for everything that they say that I owe them and then telling them to shut the fuck up and get the fuck out?
Now read the story. Read the story, because that sounds like some shit I'm ready to do now.
I am 30 years old and fairly successful thus far. My parents are a huge part of my success. They keep me motivated through school, and they gave me a great childhood. They helped me graduate debt-free. My mom's contacts helped me land a well-paying job straight out of university. I'm a Nepo kid. Nepotism, for those who don't know.
Yeah.
Without them, who knows where I'd be. They think this gives them a carte blanche to interfere in my life. They constantly critique everything about my life. I cannot think of one aspect of my life they approve of. And I'm not a bad person or anything. It's not like they have a problem with me because I'm a drug addict or working as a sugar baby. They think they just know better than everything. They think they just know better about everything. I had them over to my place for my dad's birthday, and everything was wrong. My apartment was too small. The stove didn't have precise controls of heating elements. It scorched the sauce, and everything just kept going awry. Just everything. And they kept saying they wanted better for me, and that after everything they did for me, I should be doing better. Well, I'm doing well, and because I live the way that I do, it's actually done fantastic for me for the last 8 years. So I wrote them a big check and asked them to hold it up. I took a picture of them with the check. They asked me what it was for. I said, this is for everything that they wasted on me, since obviously they think I have failed. So I'm giving them a refund. I told them that I loved them and I appreciated their help, but they were now paid back and they could keep their opinions to themselves and get the fuck out of my apartment. They got huffy and left. I heard from my brother that they were pissed and that they were pissed that I did that. I don't really care. I just want them to accept that I don't owe them anything for my life now, and I can do what I want.
Fuck. And one side of me is like, that's some shit I already thought about doing. Like, all that, you can't come back in. After I done gave you all that, you done cry about what you done did, this, that, and the third, and I'm tired of hearing you in my ear. You in my ear for no reason at this point. So here, all that money you said you done did for me, all you spent on me, and I got it. Here, get that shit. Y'all two can stay the fuck on away from me now. But on the other end, it's like, you just should have said, hey, look, the way you did it, went about it, will make you an asshole. Honestly, it's like, hey, look, here go the money y'all said I owed y'all that y'all done spent on me, and we gonna do it like this, because I'm gonna set some boundaries around here, because I'm grown as fuck at this point, and y'all all in my house.
I mean, that's basically what she did.
So what?
I said the way she went about it.
Which side do you fuck with?
Honestly, she's not an asshole. Just the way she went about it was asshole-ish.
You think so?
So you think she's not an asshole?
Yeah, I don't think she is.
What do you think?
Me?
Oh yeah, I want to know what you think. This is y'all show.
I think she an asshole.
You think she's an asshole?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she didn't exercise her boundaries first. You didn't exercise the communication part of it first. Had you start communicating, because again, these are not regular people. If we just talking about regular people, perfect.
These your parents, though. I do get that.
You know what I'm saying? It's not even about the money. Like, bro, we know what it is to parent. It's nothing about the money. Like, literally, bro, if you don't spend time with them, if you don't know them, if you don't provide them with connections for when they are older so they can thrive, which that person put in there, they did everything correct. So the only thing that she did not do is exercise the communication, because, yes, they are owed that much. Now, do I think that cutting the check and telling, I just feel like without the proper communication before, I feel like that was just pent up anger that you harbored it, and now that you are exuding it, you did it in a way which offended them. And as a parent, I would be offended too without communication.
Bro, no, cause I don't know, cause you know how parents, them type of parents be.
I understand.
It's hard to even communicate with them.
No, but you owe it that. You owe them that.
But but what if we, like, she been trying to do that and can't get across?
She didn't say that. We going by what was read. We not assuming.
All right, okay, so not assuming. She's still not an asshole. Now.
Okay, but we also, what was also said in there is that because of what they afforded her, because they did their job as parents, now they feel like they can run every aspect of her life as
right. I don't.
We're not saying that. I'm just putting that out there. I'm just putting that
so
out there.
So maybe that make me believe they had that back and forth
That's
already, bro.
Because nigga, that needs to be communicated. That needs
in
to be
the story,
communicated.
oh my God! See, now you're doing too much because now you're like it's not in the story, black and white.
It's not. I'm only going by what's that because
but
if we're
that's what I'm
assume
saying.
That's gonna lead to more shit.
No, but okay.
They say over the course of time.
Hold on, let me read the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just read the first 2 paragraphs. I am 30 years old and I'm fairly successful thus far. My parents are a huge part of my success. They kept me motivated through school. They gave me a great childhood and they helped me graduate debt free. My mom's contacts helped me land a well-paying job straight out of university. I am a Nepo kid. Without them, I'd be nowhere. Well, without them, who knows where I'd be. They think this gives them carte blanche, which means that thinks that they give them free range, the right to interfere in my life. They constantly critique everything about my life. I cannot think of one aspect of my life that they approve of. And it's not like I'm a bad person or anything. It's not like I have a drug problem or that I'm working as a sugar baby. They just think they know everything. They think they just know better about everything. I don't like the way that they worded that. That's why I keep tripping over it. That's not the way you write a
I hear it. And it sounds to be like, bro, again, I'm not on the parent side with how they are conducting themselves.
Right.
What I am saying is I can understand why they are offended. That's all. Because nigga, if I would have known that coming in and micromanaging you and because all right, like she said, coming fresh out of school, your mama contacts was the ones that got you into the places where you could thrive to be who you are today. Very bro, kudos. But again, you're 30. You're 30. Yes, your parents may have ways and stuff that they would like you to be that you're just not, but you're an adult. Okay? That comes with, hey, we ain't gonna do that now. I love y'all to death. Y'all can come here, all of this. But coming over here and talking about, why would it? You don't have to do it. But it has to be communicated first. Like, just straight out cutting off, it's like, damn. Oh, we've been doing it like that. We've been doing this all of this time. How do we know?
First of all, how did we
now
get
you're
to the 30 years?
Hold on, but now you're assuming that. Wait. Of course, they're not going to give us a 30-page narrative. You know what I'm saying? But now, on the same hand, when you're saying you can't assume that they didn't, that they didn't have the conversation, you can't assume that they did, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe you're doing that same thing now. Because just like you said, we've been doing it this way, 30 years. Nothing is saying that there hasn't been any pushback within that 30 years.
But I would imagine that if she would have said something back to them within this time, that somebody would have gotten a picture somewhere.
No.
Nobody is finna keep running their head.
Yes.
What?
No, I'm going to tell you. Wait. This is where my privilege speaks to me. Okay. This is where maybe you do not have the privilege of a parent trying to run your entire fucking life.
My daddy, you know that. But go ahead.
My parent tried to live vicariously through me for a very, very long time. A very, very long time. And we would have back and forth. We would have conversations. I would stand on my boundary. When I would stand on my boundaries, that looked like me being the most disrespectful daughter. Of course, looked like me being the most disrespectful daughter. Whatever. But again, my parent was able to keep their thumb on me, you know what I'm saying?
Their foot on your neck for a minute.
You know, they were able to do that because, again, what I was able to afford you did your job as a parent, you know what I'm saying? So now I have these opportunities. So now it's, you would have never had those opportunities if it wasn't for me. I'm sorry you did your job as a parent, and now I have these opportunities. Prime example. One of the best jobs that I've ever had in my life, my mom got it for me. My mom got that for me. However, I sustained that job for over 5 years. My mom did not work that job for me. My mom did not become employee of the fucking year. My mom was not employee of the quarter 3 times. My mom did not endure what I had to do just because she got my foot in the door. And we cannot assume that these conversations did not happen. And yes, even if the conversations are happening, it can take conversation. This is not a one-time conversation had, and it's like, oh, this is how you feel. Why didn't you just say so? Okay, I'm gonna stop acting like this the way that I've been parenting you your whole life. I'm gonna stop that now that you're adult. Parents like that don't know how to stop parenting their child once they become an adult. They still parent them like they're a child, but you cannot parent me as a child because I'm an adult. You can guide me and parent me as an adult, but you can't parent me as a child because I'm not a child anymore.
I 100% get that, but there's a difference between your story and her story. Like, you clearly said there was banter between you and your mother as this was going on, and she just kept battling you.
Okay, but all I'm saying is that you're literally just saying that because it wasn't written in here that we're assuming it didn't happen, and I'm saying you cannot do that because it was not written in here.
The outcome was different. There's not you and your mother still talk to this day.
No. Because see, here's the thing. We talk now.
I understand
there was a time that I did, give my mom. I was like, all right, I'm good. I mean, and matter of fact, there was a time that I asked my mom, how much do I owe you? How much do I owe you? How much is my life worth that I could get from underneath you? How much do I owe? Like, those kind of conversations do happen. And then the type of parents that these are, then they'll be like, well, it's not like that. I didn't mean it like that. It's not, you know what I'm saying?
But then that comes back to said person then standing on boundaries. Like, after that, but that's only after, again, we are going off to the assumptions here because I wish she would have if she would have talking to them throughout. But from how I'm interpreting that, it just seems like, okay, I was 21 years old. They wanted me to take an English major. I took science, and they were down my ass, and I just endured it, ain't say nothing, moved on. And then 25, they wanted me to do volleyball, but I did cheerleader. They were down my ass. I endured it, and then just moved. Like, that's how I'm interpreting it. I'm not interpreting her being like, Mom, this is my life. Dad, this is my life. Like, yo, chill. Again, I come from a tight grip. Bro, my daddy is still in my life. But it wasn't until after communication and I'm like, bro, look, if your help is going to come with control, I don't want it. I love you. Stay over there. But it wasn't disrespectful. He may have felt it was disrespectful.
There we go. He might have felt it was disrespectful.
Again, but I knew it wasn't, and I wasn't going around asking anybody, was it?
Right.
I don't think she did neither. Her brother just called.
No, she's asking, am I the asshole? That's the question. Am I the asshole?
I'm thinking about the part where the brother called.
I'm asking, am I the asshole?
I also had the understanding that, bro, these are my boundaries. I'm not finna, bro, I don't care who thinks I'm wrong. This is that, and we have had numerous conversations leading up to this. So, again, the act itself, I'm not condemning. Paying your parents, bro, you have that right. You have that right. All I'm saying is, without that little bit of context, letting me know if you try to at least give them that grace as parents to express how you feel as their child, now adult, and just chopped it off, I feel from the moral standpoint that I can understand, like, damn, we didn't even get a chance to talk. Like, I've been doing this for 30 years. If you had a problem, I mean, of course, people can see when you, don't like something, when you're mad, when you're upset, body language. Get it. You know what I'm saying? But, nigga, if I'm always telling you what to do, and then eventually you fold and do it, and your life continues to get better, I think that I'm right without any context from the other person. Again, that's just how I'm looking at it.
Okay.
But
No, just drop it, because again, it's always gonna circle back to the fact that she didn't put the fact in there that if she communicated or not. That's going to be his stance, because she didn't put in there if she did or not. So we have no there's nothing.
Yeah, if it's not in there, we can't really go
nothing.
to it. Yeah. But I still say she's not an asshole. She an asshole for how she went about it. That's just how I look at it. But because shut up and get out. I wouldn't have did that. I would have been like, here's your check. I got proof. I gave y'all money. From this moment on, Mama and Daddy, we would not be dealing with each other.
All right.
I think if she would have did it like that, it would have probably opened like the room, but you hadn't shoved them out already. But that's about it. But she's not an asshole to me.
Hey.
Let's get into some pinspiration.
Hey, man, it's the pinspiration of the week for you geeks. And it kind of ties in because, hey, like bro said, though, if it, because it wasn't in there, but, if you ain't programming yourself, so if you ain't going out learning ways to, deal with certain things, if you ain't trying to reprogram what you know or have been around, you ain't trying to see other environments, if you ain't programming yourself, guess who will? Others. Others will program you. That's why it's called television programs. Like everything around you is programming you to be a certain type of way, to deal with certain type of things. So if you ain't doing it yourself, somebody else is. And that's been your pinspiration of the week for you geeks.
Yes, sir. And with that being said, this has been another episode of
Ready to be accountable.
We'll see y'all next week.
Yes, sir.